everybody. I hope you're doing well. I'll be with you in just a couple of minutes. Enjoy this montage.
Just a man and his will to survive. So many times it happens too fast. You trade your passion for glory. Don't lose your grip on the dreams of the past.
How we doing, Dan? How we doing, Dan? How we doing? Love you loads. Spicy meatballs tonight, people. We've got 1 hour before the Nico series starts. Let's have some fun. I'll see you on 30 seconds. What is happening? Have we got some chunky boy updates for you lot today? And we're just going to get stuck right into it because there's a lot to go over. And let me just professionally turn down one set of music while we turn up another set of music. All right. So let's go through it, people. Let's go through it all before we get to the Kool-Aid crew. Okay, let's talk about Mr. Attwood. Maggie, you're welcome for tomorrow's content, hen. You got this. So listen. Obviously, the video dropped, and the next day, I had some messages from Mr. Attwood, right? Now, I'm just going to go through this exactly as it happened. The first couple of messages between me and Shaun, that was the first time I think I went fully Scottish ghetto in this whole narrative, right? And I did it twice. And then that resulted in Shaun talking to me about some things. Us talking as friends, as men, however you want to put it, about the personal situation, right? About the brother bond, right? And I'll be honest with you. 7-year friendship. We've had a dodgy sort of 5-6 months. But I was fully aware that Shaun was in pain, hurting, suffering, whatever, right? Doesn't make what happened right, okay? So we spoke, and it was nice. And you got to understand, when that video dropped, I was done, right? Ask Shane, I was done, right? And I intended on going into that live stream and drawing a fat line in the sand, right? And we're talking full-on ultimatum shit, right? And then two things happened. The first of them was one of my mods messaged me and said, are we building up to have to make a choice here? And I was like, look, let's just enjoy today, right? Let's just enjoy today. You know, a bit like how you would treat an old, you know, like a beloved family pet the day before it's going to the vets. Let's not think about it. Just chase your ball. You can't because you're arthritis, right? Sound. But then Beverly Rhodes and her ability to make people better people. She said two things to me, and that was, you know, just remember, I'm picking up on Shaun being in pain. He's hurting. And I'm like, so, right? I said to myself, if he reaches out and talks to me man to man about why all this took place, from the friend side of things, I'll listen, right? That was it. So he reaches out, we talk, and it's nice. You know, it's nice. I'm not going to lie to you. It's nice when someone realizes they've done something wrong and want to show you what you mean to them and that they've screwed up, right? But, baby, this is Ron, and shit ain't that easy, right? So, obviously, there's the business side of things. And he said to me, is there anything we can do to reconcile this and move forward and try and rebuild? And I said, I'll make you an offer. I don't think I did say this, but I said it in my head. I'll make you an offer, right? And then I said, I'm going to need some time. So I took a day, and I'm there a day and a half, and I was thinking about the community, about the mods, about Shane, about what happens when you turn around to a group of people and draw a line in the sand and say, choose, right? Then I started thinking, my community is amazing, and they would love to support me as an independent creator. I'd love that too. But there's a lot of money it takes to cover what I need to do. So I thought to myself, I'm going to make Shaun an outrageous offer, right? I mean, outlandish, okay? Outlandish. And if he accepts it, no negotiation. Then from a business point of view, I will feel validated. I will feel, I'll feel like penance has been paid. Call it a Ron tax, whatever you want to call it, right? So I agreed to do 3 shows a week, 3 2-hour shows, right? We're not going to talk about the money or anything like that, right? But rather than me being a work-obsessed lunatic, I've seen what I want from being a creator, right? Anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. So 3 2-hour shows a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right? And paid fucking holidays. Thank you very much. Oh, what else? New fucking chair. Thank you very much. It'll arrive tomorrow. What else? A mod appreciation scheme where every month we're going to like £100 worth of Amazon vouchers to give out to all the fucking mods and be like, have some of that shit. Right? So he did not say a word. He said, yes, thank you. And we've been chatting as if nothing ever happened, right? Now, we're going to have a bit of fun with this, right? So before we go into the reasons behind the new chapter, money, and you guys supporting me, we're going to go through the several ways people are going to interpret this on the internet, okay? Because fun, you know what I'm saying? And there's 3 ways that I've sort of dialed in on that people could see this as, right? And again, that's all right. You're all allowed your own opinions, okay? Here's the first example of what people are going to say, okay, about why Ron went back.
Kidding? I'm great at getting people back together. I even recorded a song about it. Reunited and it feels so good. Doing someone that you used to do. That's what this song's about. You could find someone else, but this seems a little easier 'cause you already have their number. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, number 1, number 2.
'Cause I have $30,000 in credit card debt. When they call, I tell them I can't pay it back yet. Credit card debt. Tomorrow I may buy myself a dining room set or this Boba Fett. Credit card debt, credit card debt, credit card debt.
Or my personal favorite.
I am a role model, Jerry. I have a family to support. Hear me? I want to stay in Arizona. I want my new contract. But I like you. Yes, I like you, Jerry. My wife likes you. You're good to my wife. I will stay with you.
That's great. I'm very happy.
Are you listening?
Yes.
That's what I'm gonna do for you. God bless you, Jerry.
But this is what you're gonna do for me. You listen, Jerry?
Yeah, what can I do for you, Rod? You just tell me, what can I do for you?
It's a very personal, very important thing. Hell, it's a family matter. Are you ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Just wanna make sure you're ready, brother.
Are you ready? Are you ready, baby?
Show me the money.
Spot for a Glock. I took a loss over frost, but still got a knock.
Money! Jerry, does that make you feel good just to say that? Say it with me one time, Jerry.
Show you the money.
Oh, no, you can do better than that, Jerry. I want you to say it with you.
You know what? You get up and scream it, baby. Get up and scream it, baby.
Not show you. Show me the money. Show me the money.
Show me the money.
Show me the money.
Show me the money, baby.
Yell that shit. Show me the money. I need to feel you, Jerry. Show me the money.
Show me the money.
Show me the money.
That's just an example of what people are going to say. That's not actually what happened. But these are the three main things, right? You've got what actually happened, right? Oh, also, I think we just got, there we go. We've got what actually happened, right? Which was us, clearing the air as friends and me making an offer that Shaun accepted, and we're very, very happy with moving forward, right? Then there's also obviously the fact that, I've got bills in that, mate, right? And it's a good job to have a job. It's 2025. And then, of course, you've got Ron, the sellout, greedy, give me all the money, right? But here's the thing. See when Ron gets comfortable and complacent, right? When Ron has little drive for something, right? It sucks, right? And hang on. What I seen happen, right, was when I had absolutely no time, but I was making just enough money to survive. It was hard to get out of that cycle of no time. I have just freed up between 40 hours and 50 hours a week, right? And I'm still covering all the important bills, right? So this gives me the opportunity to continue what we've all had such a good time doing here, which is making content, having our live streams. It's anybody that wants to fund the Project Rook channel, it's going to completely fund the content, the equipment, the places that we go to film, like all of that, okay? Because having the important things in life paid for, the bills, not everything else after the bills, I still need to pay for. And the support's been incredible. And I'm so excited to show a certain group of absolute cunts, right? That there is a group of people, right, who ain't going to take your fucking racist narrative pish, okay? We're going to talk a little bit about it, okay, in just a moment. But I want everyone to know that it's all good, okay? And we'll be back in 1 minute after I roll a quick ciggy.
Jay, I'm off, mate. See you soon.
All right, then, mate.
Who was that?
Just a friend.
You've made a new friend? Oh, a friend? Since when have you had other friends? Oh, friend.
I knew him from when we was doing trials at West Ham. He's moved into the area. He's just some guy.
Some guy? Oh, he's just some guy. Oh, he's just some guy. That's all it is. Just a friend from when Jay had trials at West Ham that never happened. Don't forget the thumbs up. Oh, friend. Oh, new friend. Oh, friend. Please be my friend.
This is basically the scenario with me and Shaun now. Just so you know, this is the reality of it.
I'm going to the loo.
What, for a wank? You wanker.
Friend.
Oh, friend.
See if you can find some more beer on the way.
No-haired YouTube friend. Ah, freaking love it, right? So I just want to say to everybody, the two sides of the damage that were caused by all of this has been mended, right? The friendship side, mended. The business side, proper mended. And moving forward, we're going to be united. There's not, I'm telling you now, all the money from this stream is going to Channel 4 and the guy that produces Eye of the Tiger. Too funny. Keep getting these little warnings popping up saying you were showing things that don't belong to you. I know that. I can't afford to pay for the licenses for these things. Obviously, YouTube, take the £2.30. Right. Hang on. Quiet there, Jay. Move over here. All right. Well, that only took 16 minutes, and we've still got 44 minutes left. So let's talk a little bit more, and let's get into this little racist group, shall we? So, there is a movement of black supremacy that is spreading across the globe, right? It started off in the good US of A, right? And we're going to learn a little bit about it tonight. And I just want to say, racism is racism, okay? I don't care what you've got to say about it, okay? Oppressing a group of individuals because of their ethnicity, racism, okay? It's racism. And it can be hard to believe, right? And earlier in this year, and at the end of last year, my whole community fell victim to the venomous attack based on racism. And you're going to hear all about it real soon. It's a fatty, right? But when you have individuals on the internet just yapping their mouths, and do you know how much of a skill set it is to sit on a live stream for 2 hours without taking a breath and saying nothing? You leave live streams and you feel like you've been spun round in an echo chamber while you're being pulled in to this siren-like fake, what's the word I'm looking for? Deity, savior, leader, whatever you want to call it. Bullshit is what it is. Bullshit. Right, let me roll a smoke. Where's my cig of smoke? Ron is lost. Oh, there it is. Right, nice one. So, I couldn't believe some of the things that were happening last year, right? Mad individuals writing books, going on tours, and yapping all about Mr. Ronald. And I would bet good money on it, right? That we've seen individuals have to sit on panels who will remain nameless. And their reasons for being there border very close to the blackmail level, or the ultimatum level, or the I'm acting under a panic level. But we're going to get to the bottom of so many things. And when you've got individuals who stand as false representatives for survivors and extend their arms out to exclusive groups only to see individuals preyed upon. These are the allegations. I'm not saying nothing about no one. I'm just talking on the internet here, man. And it's a bit spicy. There's a lot of hypocrisy that's taking place. And it's exciting to be able to sort of slap things out on the table finally. Because when you see the ideology of this group that I'm going to show you, this was a documentary that came out, and it was looking at all of the, oh god, that's the wrong one. Looking at, I interviewed the most racist black people in America, it's called. It's by Tyler Oliveira. Go and check it out. It is absolutely mind-blowing. And I just want to prefix this. This isn't all black Americans. This isn't even black America. This is an extremist group borderline on a terrorist group that is spreading an ideology that some people, if you've been paying attention throughout the whole didosphere, There's some people who have have used very similar words. And for me, it's a, hang on, let me get the reverb on for this one. It's a bit enlightening. What does it mean? It probably means what you think it means.
God hates white people. He created them to be hated. Like, white people are a virus. The only way to get rid God hates white people. He created them to be hated. Like, white people are a virus. The only way to get rid of it is the medicine. Real niggas are the medicine.
You got a whip right here.
Nah, yeah, this for you. When I see a white baby, I be like, he's gonna try to enslave my people when he gets older. The only thing that a white person could give me is their life. The men and the women who profited off of our slavery, they're going to bow at our feet.
You'll kiss this boot right here.
One at a time.
Keep on coming, Mr. White Man. Everybody say that they love black people, but there's no action behind it.
Both of y'all, sit.
These are the Black Hebrew Israelites, a black supremacist group that hates white people and believes that they're the true Israelites.
No, I would tell you, I really hate white people. I would tell you that.
But what other groups besides whites do they hate?
The dark race is the so-called African, who you would call the Nigerian, the Rwandan, the South African. They are not our people.
And do these beliefs actually come from the Bible? I met up with Captain Tazariak and his brothers mid-training session in Harlem, New York to learn more.
What you see over there is you see what we call Hebrew Academy. So this is a physical training and mental and spiritual training that we do every year where we take new members, we train them. So they're gonna go through physical training, self-defense, spiritual training, learning scriptures.
Okay, real quick, you have any questions, Smith?
No, I've seen them before, I just don't know what they do.
What we teach is that...
So I'm just so we're up to scratch here. Could you imagine if it was any other race but the white race in this video? I just want you to just think about that for a second, right? Because it seems to be that it's absolutely fine in 2025 to be an outspoken racist towards white individuals. And I don't give a rat's ass what any of you think. Oh, Ron, you know, look at what white people have done throughout the ages, all the rest of it. I don't care. I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about right now. My kids, right? This ideology. And then you think to yourself, well, that's America. They're crazy, right? Just America, yes. All just crazy Americans.
Wait for? What was that about?
White people are inferior.
White people are inferior?
I did that because I wanted to call the police. You
throw food at my girlfriend who's white because white people are inferior?
Yeah, I don't have anything else to say to you. Call the police, it's fine. Are you going to keep following me?
Yeah, I'm going to keep following you.
And what are you going to do?
We'll find out where you work.
No, you're not going to find
Yeah, I will. It's going to go viral. What are you running away for? What was that about?
White people are inferior.
So this woman ends up getting arrested for her crimes, but white people are inferior. It is going to be an interesting decade. I'll tell you that right now, people. I don't care what anyone says. There's this narrative that only white people can be racist. Is it? Is that right? Because this sounds...
White people are inferior. What are you running away for? What was that about?
White people are inferior.
That to me sounds a lot like racism to me, right? And here in the UK, we seem to be mass importing military-age men from a certain demographic that seems to be bolstering a movement that is eradicating culture as we know it here. And when we start seeing individuals taking the mindset back 40, 50, 60 years, it's disgusting. It is disgusting. And people like me, the whiteys, right? We get called right-wing. We get called fascists and racists for speaking out against this. Suck your mums, mate. Absolutely Go to town, proper on your own mother, because that is what you call facilitating the problem. Okay? Oh, it's all right if they marry a 12-year-old. It's their culture. Facilitating a problem. Oh, it's okay if they hang around outside the schools. It's just a culture clash. Facilitating a problem. And it works every other way. Black, white, it doesn't matter. Racism is racism. Fascism, sexism, homophobia. It's 2025. What are we all doing? What is going on that this is the it thing? And then we've got individuals talking about how white creators are colonizing black narrative stories and culture. Are you fucking all right, mate? Like, do you need fucking help? Because you are cuckoo. Cuckoo. You know? Jesus. It is madness, right? The weaponization of it all, it can just go and suck its mum. I'm not interested anymore. I am not going to sit here and watch people be painted with racist cards. This, I shit you not, right? When you see some of the stuff that went on last year in certain DMs, right? And how the minute that an individual shown their true colors to me, the level of nuclear I went over people trying to disgrace the names of my mods, my staff, all of it. And they sat there and they took it like, and nah, not anymore. Not anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because another thing that was in that offer to Shaun Attwood in big capital letters was, anyone fucks with me or my community, I will be addressing it on my platform. And man, we have got a fucking back catalogue of this to go through. So yeah, fun. It's gonna be fun. Still got 32 minutes. Okay, wow. All right, we're doing this. Where's the tunes? Let's get the tunes back on, right? Because I've touched on these things, right? And they suck. They suck, right? Like, all of these things suck. And I can't be bothered with it. And I'm not going to bow down to it. And I'm not going to be part of facilitating it. All right? Deal with it. And see all the little troll channels, man. See all your little fucking troll channels, mate. I reserve the right to refuse you access to my content if you want to spread lies, propaganda, and want to get into a legal situation with me. Let's fucking dance, baby. Like, let's do it. You want to have an honest criticism of me? No problem. You want to give an opinion on me and say, hey, legally, you can say you think I'm a wanker, but you can't actually say I wank. That's the law. Okay? Learn how to do your job better. Because right now you're lazy and you think this is the fucking Wild West, mate. I'm too long in the tooth for your bullshit. Way too long in the tooth, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Honest to God. And now I've got fucking time, baby. That is I tell you what, the worst thing that ever could have happened to all of you motherfuckers out there, and you know who you are, right, was the split with me and Shaun. You should have had me busy at Shaun, working the way I was, distracted and unable to fucking yap myself. But now look where we are. We're out of the pot and into the frying pan, baby. And by God, I'm excited. Let's go. Oh, fatty. Yes. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm so ready. Chantel, thank you. Thank you, Chantel. Thank you. Yeah, I've realized 2 Red Bulls is the limit. 2 Red Bulls is the perfect amount of Red Bull. Anything more than that, and you look like you're on like a 5-week PCP come down, right? You're like, it's hardcore. It's hardcore. right? Thank you very much, Missy. Thank you, everyone, for your support. And I'm excited, man. We've got the Nico series starting tonight. That's going to run tonight, tomorrow, and Monday. Then we're back on Shaun's channel on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And Ron's bringing back, possibly going to bring back a fan favorite series. We'll just need to wait and see. We'll need to wait and see what people say. But man, does Ron feel like his old self again? Yeah, a little bit. But yeah, man. Yeah, how could this Friday, Roo? It's all going to be. It's Friday the 13th. It's coming out. You're going to see all the advertising roll out on Monday night after the Nico episode, the final episode of Nico, and then it's all week we're promoting and getting that up, bro. So and then the following week, I'm doing the re-edit of an old documentary called Crush, which was my old community and channel. The team done an investigation into. Oh hell yeah, I'm going to be working with Bev, 100%. Yeah. Bev's a legend, mate. So, oh, what was that? Holly Grace, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now I've forgotten what I was talking about. Oh yeah, Crush. So it's called The Evolution of Crush, and it's all about the fetish of people standing on food and then say standing on cuddly toys, and then it evolving into like pretty women in high-heeled shoes crushing insects or crushing crabs under their pretty toes and feet, and then that would evolve into, you know, bunny rabbits being crushed and having the high heels doing horrible things, and then that would evolve into cats and puppies. And by God, did we not find a group of people on Facebook lying children down on the floor and putting beams of wood across them to crush bones and parts of their body for the gratification of individuals they were selling it to across the Facebook network. I mean, you just can't make this up. So we're going to get that re-released. Then there's the whole back catalogue of stuff, right? I took on P-Hub, you know, the orange YouTube. I took on P-Hub and their child-size SEX dolls. This was about 5 years ago. They had to delete hundreds of thousands, if not close to millions of videos. And then the irony was I uploaded the video exposing them to their platform, and it was a violation of their terms of service. What? What, mate? What? No. So we're going to re-release that. Then there's the whole subculture of these nudist colonies that seem to think that if you're a nudist and a 5-year-old has a birthday party at one of your conventions, that you can film a bunch of naked 5-year-olds and then sell DVDs of it on a website. Is that right, aye? Oh, no. So there's all of that. This is all old news to the OG community members, but it's backdated content. So there's going to be at least 1 or 2 of the archive uploads every week on the channel. There's going to be 1 big upload of new content every week. There's going to be live streams. Then I'm going to be doing the backdated editing of the documentaries and new documentaries. They'll drop on a Friday, and there'll be an edited version for YouTube, obviously, and then there'll be the director's cuts, if you will, which will probably be on my website, and I'll be doing events, so it will be like like $1 a ticket, and we all watch a big private thing of a special launch and stuff like that. It's just another way of helping fund things. Yes, Rosie, 100%. I'm talking to all of my co-hosts and team after this, because I'll be honest with you, this was the best possible outcome for the community, for me, for Shaun, for you guys. This is the best outcome. I'm really proud of what Shaun done after he took his licks. What makes a man to me, or a woman a man to me, whatever you want to fucking call it, is when someone's done something wrong and they take their licks, right? How do you argue with that? Like, how do you argue with someone who is so willing to stand there and say, I'll take whatever you give at me, if that's what it takes to fix this. You live your whole life, man, and you could never experience that. And yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. In the letter, I was very Ron, very much the autistical analyst, where I'm like, listen, some people can see this as damage control. That's all right. It's okay. It comes with what it came with, and I'm happy. Shaun's happy. I think. Oh, thank you very, very much, Missy. Yeah, and like I say, there was discussions, and it's good. We're good now, and I'm glad. And I tell you something else. I want you all to understand one thing. At the very core of this is we are not going back to how things were. Okay, this isn't going to be... I want to produce 3 absolutely banging shows a week for Shaun that are Shaun's channel shows, right? And then I'm going to be doing my thing, and I can't wait. I cannot wait. I can't wait to be talking about the Beverly Road stuff and my journey there. I can't wait to be releasing the documentaries. I can't wait till Julia gets her ass out of jail. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, that is fat. Like, there's so much. And there's a long list of things that I would love to do, content-wise. Oh, Danny Henderson. Is Danny Henderson here? Or are you just saying Danny Henderson, just for the sake of saying Danny Henderson? Yeah, Danny Henderson's a freaking legend, mate. No, she's not in here. Was that Azria? Am I tripping? No, that was Aries. Okay, I'm tripping balls here. Rosie, thank you, my G. Danielle's back, nerding it out with her specs. What is happening? We've got 23 minutes, people. We got 23 minutes. Okay, thank you. Because listen, Ron, here's the interesting thing about Ron, right? So when Ron originally was a YouTuber, it was like during the whole lockdown period of time. So that was my full-time job. And it was entirely supported by the algorithm and donations. And the community was incredible. Like, for example, this microphone here, right? This microphone, my moderator, Mackenstein, he got money for his birthday one year, and he bought me this mic with his birthday money, right? I mean, this is when I've still got the computer. The computer I was using, it only had one side on the case. There was no functional buttons on it, and in order to get it to start, you had to rub 2 little cables together to get it to start, right? And this is what we went from like 3,000 to like 60,000 subs with, this little computer. And it was always, you don't really know a direction, right? Vixen will remind me after I've had this rant. You don't really know what you need as a YouTuber. And then it got to a point where I had cash. The community was like, right, if we want to do a big funding for something, and we got the first proper PC, right? And this was like going from a skateboard to a freaking like Formula 1 car. It was unreal. And all of the equipment I'm using still is the same equipment we bought then, right? Not the PC, not the monitors, not the mouse, not the keyboard, right? But the Stream Deck, this little guy here, Stream Deck, we bought that on that community run with this mic. The Go XLR, which is the sound mixer that does all this. Everything, And when you buy good stuff, you don't need to replace it, right? And for the whole time that I was working with Shaun, which was like a while ago, when I started, was covering everything. Everything was good. Blah blah blah. Life goes on. Things get more expensive. Blah blah blah. I'm still doing what I'm doing. And where was I going with this? Oh yeah, right. So you never heard me ask for support. You never heard me say, sign up to my patrons or donations or anything like that, because what would I be asking it for? Like, what would I be asking for your money for? So that I could just have more money? Like, what? Doesn't make any sense. Like, I'll just sell, if I want more money, I'll just sell some Pokemon. I've got a Whatnot store as well, by the way. but we'll get to that. So now I've got time, and now I've got bills covered. We can do a madness, right? A madness. And Victoria, the lady who I interviewed on Shaun's channel, who had those mothers, the harrowing stories of losing their children and being silenced. You bet your ass, Victoria and those mothers, we are going to produce a harrowing and informative and incredible documentary to raise awareness of this criminal system. Bet your sweet ass we will. And then there's a whole bunch of stuff to be announced with Phil Chalmers. Then there's stuff that I'm going to be doing with Dan. She's going to get roped into, I think, the Friday night stream with us all, because Friday night was freaking awesome. Now, I'm waiting on Big Homie and Bev getting back to me. Obviously, Surviving Life and the movement. That'll be, well, the movement's really the next big thing with that's the How Could They launching. But it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. And it's exciting. It's exciting that we're in a world now where something like the fact that we need to repair Dan's car ain't a scary, it's not an impossibility now. So it's very exciting. Do you know how excited I am about this goddamn chair? Right? It's so excessive. Right? Like, in this situation, I was the girl who had no intention of putting out, but was ordering lobster. All right? Okay. Just so you know. And I can't wait, man. I can't wait. And a big shout out to all of you guys for sticking with me. And I tell you something else. It makes me so proud that you respected that I didn't want to hear any crap. I didn't want to hear anyone's opinions or any nonsense or nasty stuff about Shaun. I didn't want to hear any of it. And you respected that, because I was raging, right? Like raging to the point, like if we had all been in a bar and someone started talking shit about him, I probably would have lashed out at you, because it's such an odd, no, Rosie, I got a new chair. Rosie, I got a new chair, mate. Shaun bought me a new chair. It was part of the deal. So yeah, and I can't even remember what I was saying there now. I can't remember. I don't. No, listen, Ron's bought a chair. If I break this chair, right, I am going to like fat camp. I've got reverse body dysmorphia if I break this chair, right? Because if I break this chair, I'm not seeing something about myself that physics isn't denying is there, all right? And I'm telling you that right now, okay? Like, if this one breaks, I'm delusional. I am delusional, okay? And, yeah. We'll see. I kind of feel like Ron in chairs is like, you know when you see one of those dog chews and it's like indestructible dog chew and you're like, all right, sound mate. 14 minutes later, the dog's freaking coughing a bit of it up and it's like, oh, nice, yeah, indestructible, huh? Yeah, all right. Now, coming up after this live stream, okay? Coming up after this live stream, ladies and gentlemen, we have episode 1 of my series with Nico Klaus, The Vampire of Paris. Episode 1 is Vampire, looking at his, him growing up, what it is that gave him a taste for blood, his venture into catacombs, graveyards, grave robbing, black magic, Satanism, the occult. In 15 minutes. And don't have to worry, as soon as this live stream ends, you will be shunted over and we can all continue to watch together. Now, Ron, when he did this project, he done it in a way where he didn't want you feeling comfortable, okay? And this is the way I looked at it. Put a 1 in this, and there's only 2 options here, right? Put a 1 in the side chat. Would you feel more comfortable alone in a room with a killer, or in a room with a killer with somebody that you knew? Put 1 or a 2, because I think most of you are going to say, 2. The fact that there's somebody there gives a level of comfort, right? So I've just removed myself entirely from the from the series. I filmed it so that Nico was sitting right in the middle of the screen, looking you deadpan in the eyes with these black eyes, and he's narrating you through his life. And it's awesome. Hang on a second. Oh, it's just the little scallywags outside looking for their dog. Yeah, graveyard walks, right? So Dan has a couple of graveyards, and she doesn't, but East Bride does. And obviously Edinburgh's littered with them, man. Absolutely littered with them. So the ghosty stuff's really easy, right? I mean, literally hopping on a bus or grabbing an Uber, go walking around old Edinburgh. You know, there's lots that we can do that are live streams. So everyone knows there's live streams and then there's live shows, or, you know, live shows, whatever you want to call them, podcasts. Streams are very much more relaxed, but I mean, I would love to do that, you know. And yeah. So what else we got going on in this freaking side chat here? All right, you know, I'm going to put a poll up. All right, so I'm going to ask you all honestly, and of course it's anonymous, so you can be honest. Did I do the right thing? Did I do the right thing with the Shaun situation? What do you all think? Let me know what you think. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of think that's kind of what I thought. Yeah. Yeah, good. All right, nice. Do. All right. So we move forward and, well, not we forwards and upwards, upwards and onwards in life. And if I didn't know it before, it's been an incredible eye-opening experience to you guys, and just how powerful your support has been to me. Listen, people say this all the time. YouTubers say this crap all the time. I have never not said this, all right? Throughout my entire YouTube career, it's always been about you guys. And it's the first time in a long time where you guys have really projected that back, you know? And I know some of you would have stood at my side and then been crying behind the scenes. And I'm just glad everything worked out the way that it did, because I think it's the best for everybody. Yeah. Listen, I just want to say I am ready, man. I am so here for all of the shenanigans that are to come. Oh, if you remember the channel, I put up a poll on the community page where you can vote for 3 different days and times for the first members night. I'm going to put the members nights up on sort of rotating days, so that if you're in Australia or America, I'll make it more tailored to give you guys some options, because it'd be nothing worse than members night being the same time every time, and some of you never being able to be part of it. And the first members night, we're going to be test running the Keep Talking and Nothing Explodes live stream, where you, the community, will see a bomb on the screen. I will be trying to defuse the bomb, and Discord community members who cannot see the live stream will be listening to me describe the bomb, and they have to go through an instruction manual and tell me what wires to cut and how to defuse this bomb. It sounds really stupid. Do you know when you see people transform at a sporting event? Like my Italian family during the World Cup, they go from normal people to fucking psychopaths, right? That's what happens to any human being when you give them a task with a ticking clock. I tell you, man, my cool goes out the window, right? It goes out the window, and yeah. All right, everyone. So I appreciate all your votes on that. I'll take 87%. I'll take that. Okay, I'll take that. And it's exciting. I feel the love, man. I feel the love. I do. And the mod team is just exceptional in this day and age in this chapter of the Swanson story. Oh. I will do what makes me happy and embrace my talent. And I do got this. Thanks. It's an avocado. Thanks. All right. So we're gearing up for the last few minutes here. What have I got to? What do I need to show you people? All right. The outro's 3 minutes long. You see, right? So we've got 5 minutes. All right. And I'm excited, man. It has been quiet. Yeah. Do you know, it's funny. I was saying to the mods who are, because I've got little names for the mods, right? We've got like the elders, right? They're the ones who have been around for like 5-6 years. Then you've got the the new kids who are all the Attwood generation, and then there's the real new kids who are like from this year. And it's funny because some of them are like, Ron, we've been waiting 3 days for this video, and I'm looking at the old mod, and I'm like, pfft. It's like, yeah, I recorded interviews 4 years ago. I've not even edited, mate. All right, with YouTubers who've got over 10 million subscribers. That's how on it Ron is. So we've got all that to edit. So there's just a back catalogue and stuff, and then there's like 8 out of 10 episodes of a 10-episode series called Internet Horrors that I started making about 4 years ago. So it's just wads, mate. We've got wads and wads and wads and freaking wads. I will most certainly be having Beverly. If Beverly will grace my channel with her presence, of course, she's my freaking G. Like, you know what I'm saying? Love her to bits, man. I love you all to bits. Do you know what I mean? Also, can we see? Let's see who is top of the pops today. Let's see. Lacey is number 1. Missy in second. Lisa in third. Then we've got our wonderful Guani in number 4. Sarah Smith in 5. Bailey number 6. Holy Grace 7th. Lightwolf 8th. Charlotte Webby number 9, and Julie MC in number 10 for whatever this is that YouTube has installed that makes you all battle it out for a little purple square as if it has relevance, but we all want to be different somehow, right? All right, we're almost there, people. I just want to say to everyone once again, there's a lot to come, and I'm excited. Yeah, we love Bev. Bev is a legend. Oh, sugar, I pushed the wrong button. Oh, God damn it. All right, 1 second. Actually, no, we'll just listen to Rocky again. Oh, no, we can't. It's copyright. All right, 1 second. We'll just go back to here. Nailed it. Let's go here. Oh, no, we want this one. It's a freaking... It's a good one. All right, well, we've got 2 more minutes. Let me know what you want to see coming from the channel. I think what I'll do when it comes to mid-level, like, so for example, a ghost hunt is like mid-level content. You know what I'm saying? It's not high-end, it's not low-end. I'll get a bunch of sort of mid-level projects, and then... 1 second, everyone. right. So, can't remember what I was saying there. Obviously, mate. See, what I'm looking forward to is I've got this AI assistant co-host that's going to be starting this month, and it's going to I will never lose track of anything I'm talking about ever again, because everything I will say will be on the screen at the side of me here, and I can say, hey, Susan, what was I just talking about? And it'll go, hey, I don't know, I'm going to give it some outrageous thing it has to call me. I'm not going to lie. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I am. And then it'll tell me. Whoever thought all Ron needs to make his brain work is a computer? Mad. Finally! Yes! Let's stop fixing the things that are wrong with us and just replacing them with technology. We're all here for it. Don't pretend like you're not. So I need to make sure that the other stream starts before this one ends. I would just like to end with a special message for the trolls, for all of the individuals who seem to think they can stop those with integrity and who stand for something. It's a seriously fucking cold day in hell when that happens. So from me to you, and I'll see you on the next stream. To the trolls, suck your mums.
They told me, be a man, boy, toughen up. Then they let women become men, they tricked me. They told me, speak your mind if you're brave enough. And I spoke up and I got canceled quickly. We were always too young and too nice, and now we're too old and too white. You're either too left or too right. Well, we're speaking our minds tonight. 'Cause you can't cancel all of us, and you're more than welcome to try. But you can't cancel all of us, 'cause we're standing here side by side. And you can't cancel all of us, we'll burn the stars and the stripes. But you can't cancel all of us, 'cause the internet ain't real life. They told me, be a man, boy, just like your dad. They told me everything I am is toxic. They said the color of your skin doesn't make you bad, but mine makes me racist, got it. We were always too weak and too afraid, and now we're too male and too straight. You're either too real or too fake. Well, we're speaking our minds today. 'Cause you can't cancel all of us, and you're more than welcome to try. But you can't cancel all of us, 'cause we're standing here side by side. And you can't cancel all of us, we'll burn the stars and the stripes. But you can't cancel all of us, 'cause the internet ain't real life. You can take my job away for something I may have said online, but you can't control a man who won't comply. And you can call me every name that you might think will hurt my pride, but if you think you're stopping me, you're out your mind. 'Cause you can't cancel all of us, and you're more than welcome to try. But you can't cancel all of us, 'cause we're standing here side by side. And you can't cancel all of us, we'll burn the stars and the stripes. But you can't cancel all of us, 'cause the internet ain't real life. 'Cause you can't cancel all